Alright, y'all, so today I want to talk about Kevin Samuels. There's a reason why I want to speak about Kevin Samuels, but first I want to give you my views on Kevin Samuels and what I think about him, and then we're going to go ahead and jump on why I made this video and why I feel like I needed to talk about Kevin Samuels. But first of all, dude was the GOAT. I mean, he was an amazing guy. He spit a lot of facts. He spoke a lot of true stuff. What I noticed with people, especially nowadays, we live in a time where if something hurts someone's feelings or someone feels like, oh, you offended me or something like that, or, you know, just if someone gets in their feelings, it's almost like it's wrong, even if it's facts. And what I've learned, you know, facts don't have feelings. And that's the thing is, I liked what the content he was putting out. You know, it's very rare that we have, you know, someone like that stands up for men like this, because a lot of time, as we know, anyone that stands up for men is automatically labeled misogynist, or they're always labeled something bad, or they're canceled, or they're murdered, or whatever. But this guy, there's nothing you can really argue with it, because everything that he did put out, I watched a lot of his content, and dude was a logical guy. You know, he was a factual guy. He brought analytical research, numbers, all that stuff that he presented you with. So it's not like you can sit here and argue with the numbers unless you're just necessarily in your feelings. And that's the thing was, I enjoyed it. The guy was on his way to literally having his own TV, a huge TV show. I knew he was going to be huge. He's probably going to be like the next Oprah. And I feel like he was murdered or something because it was shut down out of nowhere, and I just do not understand it, and it really bothers me because since he passed, you don't hear nothing from it. Like, there was no follow-up or nothing, or like, you know, how did he die, like the real way. You know, it just seems so sketchy to me. And this man's legacy, I feel like, needs to live on. For one, you get so much value as a man out of his content, and not just for men, but for women. The stuff that he was putting out there was literally like the holy grail. Like women, if you would just listen to it and really extrapolate your feelings, like take out your feelings and just listen to the logic, it made a lot of sense. And who knows, there's probably a lot of people that are mad at me for this, but I really don't give a shit, because it's true, and it's just everything that, you know, that should have been out there. And I really enjoyed his content, you know. So with that being said, I would love to know what your thoughts are on Kevin Samuels and what he brought to the table, because everything I heard was literally, I mean, a lot of truth, you know. And do I agree with 100% of everything he said? Probably not. You know, I didn't listen to every single thing, you know, I'm sure, but like I would say a good 95%, yes, he spoke real stuff, and I've seen a lot of results from people that he helped out, a lot of ladies he helped out. So I just feel like he was murdered or something like that, because he seemed like he was in good shape. Like, the dude was in the gym, he didn't have no other health issues. He was like one of the #1 growing podcasts in the country, and it was just so random that he died, and then there was no like explanation. And what made it even worse for me was women were celebrating this man's death. How degenerate could you be to celebrate a death of somebody? That right there showed me like we're in some messed up times right now, and it's disgusting that someone would even do that, even over a bad person. You know, so a lot of these supposed Christians, this and that, they were out there celebrating this, and I don't know, to me it was completely ridiculous, and it made me look at things in a whole different lens. His content was really good, and anyone that follows me right now, I would highly recommend to check out some of his videos. You know, there's a lot of videos where he would bring clients on, and he was, you know, it was almost in a like a psychological style, the way he did it, like almost like appointments, but they were live. And I found it very fascinating, very interesting. A lot of the answers from some of the women on there were diluted, like delusional. And he shined a light on that, and I think that's what it was that women didn't like, was the fact that he was shining a light on areas where women benefited, and it was like it was messing a lot of stuff up. So with that being said, I stand behind everything Kevin Samuels was doing and putting out, because it was only right to me. And I just feel like he was murdered. I don't know. I can't make much sense of it. So if you're watching this and you have some questions, or I would love to hear your thoughts on Kevin Samuels. What do you think as far as the man? And also, do you feel like he was murdered, or do you feel like it was actual natural causes? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and reply to everybody. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and please do not forget to subscribe. Thanks.